All right. I'm not gonna take any time from what I have taken from you guys. I don't know what was happening here. This is WNHHFM. Good to see everyone here today. I am happy to be here. It's a Monday, beautiful days. It's been. Welcome everybody.
Hi there.
Thank you.
Welcome everyone. Yes, good to see everybody. It's been great this past weekend, right? Sunny, a little bit of rain. It's okay. We need it. Hi everyone. Yeah. So welcome guys. I'm sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical difficulties here. I think my laptop did not want to show my face. How dare it didn't want to show my face. So here we are now. So we're trying to make this work. Let me see if I don't want to show you guys where I am because it's hilarious. You know, we gotta make do these days. Thank you, coronavirus. Now we are doing this, we're doing our work at home and in awkward places sometimes, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is WNHHFM 103.5 FM. You are with Thabisa on Thabisa and Friends. And I am so happy to have you guys here. Okay, I hope you're feeling energized like I am right now. I want to talk about a lot of things. From music and your journey, Jeff, and to Liz and her plans and what's happening in Westville, and you, Lily, and your awesomeness, okay? Please, I want you to tell me everything. So I'm going to start here by introducing to you these wonderful people that I have here. I have Jeff on my right screen. Jeff Baratko, right? How do you say that?
Baratko. Yeah, you got it.
Baratko, okay. So Jeff is a pianist and a lead vocalist for a band called Streetlight Shakers. And by the way, Jeff, I still have your shakers.
Oh, way. That's awesome.
So do. With a little light, street lights, headlights there. I've got it. Thank you for that.
Oh, great. I'm happy to hear that.
Yes, and so Jeff is here today, and he's going to give us a little bit of a taste of what he has just a little later on. And he plays in a band with Nick Powell, who's on drums, and Sylvan Castellano. Is he Italian?
He's a whole United Nations of something.
Right. Okay, good to know. So yeah, I've got also here my beautiful, wonderful ladies from Westville. You are from Hampton, right?
Hi everyone.
So I've got here Liz Donia. She is our connector in the community. She's our connector. Has always been involved in the arts. You've also worked with Arts and Council, right? At some point, Arts and Ideas at some point as well.
Bunch
of years.
Yep.
2 years.
Yep. I think I did 4 or 5 festivals when I first moved to New Haven. So
wow, that's incredible. So Liz, I'm going to be talking to you as well later on, and I want to hear a lot. And I know people are anticipating the Artwork Festival. They don't know what's happening. A lot of people have been canceling, but I want to get back to you about that. But then I've got another wonderful lady here. She's a mom. She's a writer. She's a thinker. She is an entrepreneur. She's a shaker. She moves that needle herself, even though she writes about needle movers. But I believe you two are a needle mover yourself. She's an author. You are an editor. That's Lily Thompson, everybody. So I will start with you, Lily.
Oh, great.
I was building up to come to you. Okay.
Great.
Please tell us about yourself. Tell us what do you do and where are you from and who are you?
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me on. As you alluded to, I do a lot of different things. So sometimes it's challenging to put all that in one intro. But as of the moment, what I'm doing is supporting the maker and artist community in New Haven and the surrounding areas. I live in Hamden, just across the city line there. And so I'm supporting them right now, helping them to figure out how to transition their businesses. A lot of the markets are being canceled. The in-person markets are being canceled through the summer. And that's like when they make their money.
That
and the holidays. So we're putting together a catalog right now that we're going to put out that has the makers' work in it. It has their websites, their Instagrams. People can find them that way. And we're going to publish that digitally.
Wow. So tell me a little bit more, Lily, because I know because of this technical difficulty that we had earlier on, our time has been cut a little bit short. So I want you to fill in as much as you can. Tell me about this online magazine that you run. I know it's called the Perpetual You.
It's called the Perpetual You. And so I published the magazine. I started publishing the magazine in 2015 digitally. We did digitally for 2 years, and then we did in print for another 2 years. And the magazine is about intentional living. And it's for women who are looking for a community. Maybe they're
women.
It's by women, for women, about women. Featuring
That's right.
It's different in so many ways, which you'll see, you know, if you go and look at a digital copy, you'll see right away that we don't use photoshopping. You know, we don't try to present any sort of image of a woman that isn't real. So
yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about the magazine as well. So is it also how do people find your magazine? I mean, this magazine though, like when did you start this magazine? You came up with this idea, the Perpetual You, and do you have it in print as well?
We have some issues in print, and we don't have a lot hanging around, you know, because I mean, printing a magazine is expensive. So it was sort of an on-demand type thing. But you can go to Issue. It's ISSUU. Issue.com and search for the Perpetual You there, and you can see all 30 plus magazines that we've ever published. And you can read those for free at that website, because this wasn't really about the money for us. It was about getting the content out into the world, and just helping women sort of just rediscover the things that they love about themselves.
Yes, and also just help them navigate, you know, the business world, you know, and managing themselves, and also because I know that you also write a blog, you know, you are a blogger as well, and I've read some of your stuff where you also have invited other people to write. The thing is called the Needle Movers, Movers blog.
Needlemovers.com. Yeah, so with Needle Movers, I started that project with my sister this past November. And it's also, I suppose, geared towards women, although anyone could be interested. But we're featuring a different woman each week who we think moves the needle forward or has moved. It could be someone from the past, you know, like we started with Sojourner Truth. So we went way back. And then coming up, we're going to be talking about Sherry Chisholm. So, I mean, it really runs the gambit. And we're just trying to put out a post every week. Really just expand the consciousness of our country's politics, which feature white males, people in privilege. And we're trying to just sort of expand that a little bit, get the stories of women out there.
So, but I mean, I see you guys are pretty diverse when it comes to the stories you choose to write about on that blog, because when I saw that, I saw people like who's this girl again now? I forget it a little bit. If you can remind me, she besides Dolores, but I know there was a girl from Flint. She she's the one who helped, you know, put ring the bells that you know like this is not right. People need to start fighting for us about the water that's happening in Flint, and I just the name will come back again, and I'll get back to it later on. But I think when I was going through your blog, it was interesting the people the writers that chose these different needle movers, and I thought some of them I didn't even know they were needle movers. I didn't even know about this kid. You know, it's only a kid, and she's gone to Congress and she's protested about and just sort of wanted the people in government to be aware of what's happening and demanded that they be held accountable. So. It's really an awesome blog that you guys have there. So tell me quickly, what would you like people to do in order for them to be where you are in terms of your creativity, or to follow you, or to join suit with what you are doing? How do they find you? How do they go about going to these markets and all of that?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple different places. They can go to the website, needlemovers.com, and get on the mailing list. And then as far as the maker community is concerned, you can go through the perpetualu.com Or look for us on Instagram is a place where we're really active for the Perpetual You. And that way you can sort of keep track of the different ways we're moving through what's happening right now.
Right.
The future is a little bit unclear, which I'm sure is true for everyone. So I try to just publicize on Instagram and Facebook where I think our audience is and make sure people are advised.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to support the work of local women.
Yes.
So if you are a maker artist, for sure, we want you to get in touch. And then we also need an audience to read the things that we're producing.
Absolutely. I mean, I believe I bought a magazine last night. I was like,
yeah, you did.
Onto this. And I need to buy another one. I need to buy
the
upcoming one, because I think I bought one that's already been done. Yeah. But I want to also pre-order the one that's going to be coming up. And I urge everybody to do this. The quality of your work is really magnificent. I love the quality of your work, the photos that you guys take. Do you use local artists for that, for the photos and everything?
We do. We try to use, it's not a local magazine, but obviously when I'm doing the photo shoots and things like that, I'm using New England photographers. So there's a lot of people in there that you're going to recognize. You might recognize a model. Sometimes I model.
Yes,
might see me.
Pretty good job. You do a pretty good job.
Maybe we can Thabisa a model too.
Yeah, I am here. You know how to get me, so let me know. Well, thank you, Lily, for making it today. And if there's anything else you want to add, please feel free to add right now. If there's anything else you want people to know about your work, is there anything else?
No, that's great. I mean, thanks for mentioning the magazine again. We are selling. We're pre-selling the final print issue of the magazine.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're great. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here.
No, it's a pleasure. I'm glad that you are here. Everybody, that's Lily. You are listening to WNHH FM 103.5, Thabisa and Friends. And yes, Thabisa is here with her friends, baby. Okay, so now I am excited about one thing, okay? This amazing thing that happens in Westville, and it's a festival, and this is the 23rd year that it's been happening, and I have the director. Am I correct if I say director? Liz? So I have the director here with us to tell us a little bit more about what's happening with the Artwalk Festival.
Everybody just froze.
We did? You know, good thing we can hear you. So let's go.
Oh my gosh. No.
Beautiful smile, though. Do you hear me, though? Do you hear me? Liz, do you hear me? Well, if Liz doesn't hear me, I know a thing or two about Artwalk Festival, so I will go on and tell you. Do you hear me, Liz?
Yes. Can you guys hear me? I get my big moment, and I froze.
I know. Yes, perfect, because you had a beautiful smile on, so it's great. We can hear you. Okay. Tell us about Artwalk.
I was wondering what the frozen image was.
Tell us what's happening at Artwalk Festival.
Okay, so this year Art Walk is going because choice do we have? We could cancel, which was so depressing, or we could have a festival. And we have such a deep bench of talent in our neighborhood on every level that by moving forward with the festival, it gave us all fun to focus on and to work on. And it's allowing us to pay a lot of people who are getting hurt by the economy right now, including performers, videographers, photographers. You know, we're really the t-shirt screen printers.
Right.
You know, we're able. Our whole Art Walk budget. Usually, we have to rent tents and do other things and audio equipment. And this year, what we're spending is really direct hits to people who are creative sector workers, and local to us. So we are really thrilled about that outcome.
Right.
And then it's gonna be great. I usually under promise, but I cannot believe how good virtual Art Walk is coming out. So Thabisa is one of our stars. We recorded such a concert in her backyard the other day. It was fantastic. 3-camera shoot. Fabulous guest appearances by the kids. We did something around the corner with Rocky Lawrence, who's an iconic blues performer, like Westville's best kept secret. He doesn't usually perform in the neighborhood.
Oh, wow.
That's really exciting. We're going to run our ducky race. We're going to have live streaming of a lot of content too. So we're going to have a DJ session with Dulio as a studio at West River Arts. Have live screen printing, t-shirts that we're selling with Pistachio Press. We're actually Hampton-based, wonderful t-shirt screen printers, Molly and Diego, and just, I mean, a lot of exciting stuff. A few things I haven't publicized yet that are secrets because we want to make sure we can pull them off, but everyone should tune in. Hopefully you won't be able to. We're going to be on our website, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram Friday night and Saturday. Elisa from Elisa's House of Salsa, and I know she's got a show sometimes on, so everybody is a fan. Is gonna her studio is in Westville, and of course we're gonna be pushing that everybody be drinking their rhythm.
Yes.
Here, Regicide's improv troupe, Broken Umbrella Theaters performing, and then we are also gonna connect with Chrissy Gardner's Moose Piano Lounge. If people have been watching, Chrissy has been doing piano bar gig every Friday night. And so when this happened, she and her sound engineer boyfriend set it up so she can do a live piano bar with a jar at her house. It's become a pretty elaborate operation.
Yes, it has.
So that's also fantastic. So we're psyched about that. Chrissy's going to do something special for us, and I don't know, it's all exciting. And all the proceeds from Art Walk and from the Woodward Great Give Profile this week are going to something we just created called the Westville Small Business Fund. So this is, since we are a nonprofit, we're able to make grants. So we've worked kind of over the last week or so, a little more than that, to discuss with. I looked at what the Arts Council did with the Department of Cultural Affairs, and of a model, and the Yale Law Clinic helped us make sure we set it up right so that we could take donations and then make small grants to local businesses with priority for businesses within the BA2 zone, which is basically a Westville village. And priority as well for people who haven't kind of been missed out on. So that's our main focus. And we're defining small business as people who run a small business, including independent contractors, self-employed people. We have people who are running small businesses or creative workers who are based out of Westville Village and its surrounding area. And we're counting that as small business too. So we're going to see how much money we can pull into that fund. We've had 2 donors give us money to use as matching challenge grants, starting with that $10,000 and some money for us. So we're hoping to put together a nice little pot and then shoot it out.
That's right.
Best we can. So it's a big month at Weber.
It seems packed.
Yeah.
It seems really packed. It seems like there's a lot happening. You guys are not holding any punches here, even though it's going to be virtual. You guys are being super creative and trying to find ways and different ways to make sure that people are going to be entertained and that children as well are not going to be left behind, right? There's going to be family activities, like you say, the ducky race. And then what with the kids, is there anything you guys are doing for them that's going to be fun? Are they going to get any?
Anybody who knows Muffy Pendergrast does the spin art bike that she had every year at Art Walk. So and it's reactive. One person pedals and somebody else pours the paint, and it's a Lazy Susan like attached to a bike. I mean, it's just the coolest thing. And they make these beautiful spin art paintings. So we're going to be doing that live. Jane is also doing a chalkboard wall of messages and be live streaming from that. And then we've challenged like the whole community to kind of chalk your walk, and like Jamie Kane from Westville Nursery Schools also gave us a challenge of love and art live here. And we're just kind of pushing everybody to decorate the front of their houses send in photos, and we're gonna come around too and see all of that stuff and broadcast all of that stuff. So
that's incredible.
Lots of excitement, lots of good stuff for the kids too. We're also gonna have greetings and lots of fun little video stuff we've been pulling together. So
right. And will there be a raffle? Will there be, because I know.
Oh, the raffle. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Yes, of course. So the James Vick Foundation, which is a nonprofit based here in Westville that works with kids doing sports groups and teams, are holding a raffle, and they are raffling off some really good prizes, including I think a vintage Kobe Bryant jersey and maybe like some fun stuff. The kids are actually like a Nintendo classic. So we have a little challenge on our website to say you have to fill out the form. Parents have to put their information in, and then say something about what you're doing to stay positive to enter the raffle. But we'll be pulling that at 1:00 with them.
1:00 on Saturday?
Stuff. Yep.
Is that on Saturday? Great.
Yeah, but you can enter now through our website.
Okay, perfect. So I do know as well that I know Lily here is pretty artsy and crafty, right? And you guys have put out the invitation for the public to put in a what is it, 6x6 painting, and it doesn't really have to be, but if it is,
oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here to be that, like forgetting everything. We have this fantastic thing.
That's why I'm the interviewer, okay?
You're good. You did your research. You're like a Westvillian on the committee, and you're involved with us, so you know everything. 6x6 is an opportunity for anybody, kids, adults, professional artists, amateur artists, to make an artwork that is 6x6. Send us a photograph. Just send us the photograph. We have a gallery at westvilleartwalk.org, and we're going to open live on Friday night. And every artwork is $20. Whether they're all anonymous, but you can kind of see stuff in there by some pretty terrific local art. And there's lots of that maybe you can't identify the artist, but it's still gorgeous, and they'll all $20, but you got to grab them while they're there, and that's still open for entering work, and I would encourage everyone to go look because it's all really wonderful. Who work in Westville all shot little tours of their studios and other videos to show during the day. And I think you can see that, you can preview that stuff if you'd like at westvilleartwalk.org, and order your t-shirt and your duck for the race. So
yes, please, everybody. I mean, I know you've been interviewed by bazillion people here in New Haven, but you know what? Every time you come on, I'm sure you gain a new audience, and someone is learning something new every time. And hopefully that the people listening today are gonna take notes, and they're gonna remember all these websites, because it's really what I love about this community. Though people are just so in tune with the arts, they're so in tune with the creative world, the creative world, and they're supportive of the arts. So I really feel like very privileged to be living here with people that have such love and respect for the arts, so yeah, I'm happy that you are here as well, Lizzie, to tell people about the amazing things that are going to be happening this weekend. So the Art Walk Festival is on the 8th and the 9th. So everybody come in. There's going to be DJ Dulio, there's going to be Chrissy Gardner as well, there's going to be the Regicides, there's going to be Thabisa, your girl, on Saturday. So everybody come out, let the kids tune in as well, live on Facebook and on Instagram, and check out the website www.westville.org, right?
Westville Art Walk. All the Art Walk stuff is at westvilleartwalk.org.
westvilleartwalk.org, and you can get everything you need there. So now that is me. I'll be headlining this year the Art Walk Festival. It is fun. It is great. There's going to be a parade as well, and that's a ducky race that you see over there. And those are the people joining in on the parade. But this year it's going to be different. It's not. It's going to be different this year. People are going to be in their cars. Great, that's it. We're at home now, so kids can just sneak in. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna have to be strong and take it in. But we're going to be doing a parade here in Westville, but then we're going to, no, we're going to respect the guidelines. So I want everybody to be aware of that. We're being cognizant of all of that, and we are going to be in our cars. We're going to drive in our cars. We're going to give each other distance, and we're going to hood our cars to get everybody to be excited about this event. And if you want to dress up in your car, please do that. If you want to dress up your car, do that. Come join us in Westville inside your car with your whole family. And also, again, being respectful of the guidelines that are set for us, so that we can all be safe, and also we can, make sure that people around us are safe as well. And yeah, thank you so much, Lizzie, for that information.
Thank you, Thabisa.
It's a pleasure. Now I'm even more ramped up to introduce this artist, because this artist I met maybe a year ago, maybe a couple of months ago. I don't know. Like, was it a year ago? I'll stick to a year ago, but it could be less than that.
I think it was September, but almost 2/3.
Oh, 2/3. Listen, quarantine has got me messed up, okay? A day feels like a month. So I've met Jeff at a gig at Cafe 9, and I was so super impressed with their talent. I was so super impressed with their music, and also his humility, and not just him, the whole band. You know how bands can be, sometimes we get too much inside of our heads, and we're like, we know we're great, so what? But these guys are just amazing. They look great, they have great energy, and they're actually talented as well. So they've got the whole package going. Jeff, please tell us who you are and what is Streetlight Shakers?
Streetlight Shakers, yeah. Thank you for all of that. I really appreciate it. And we were all really impressed with you too.
Thank you.
But yeah, we are a 3-piece group, piano-based rock band. We're kind of based out of Hartford, but we've traveled all the way up to Burlington, Vermont, and we've played down in New York City as well. We try to get out there and do what we can. We've been around for a year. We do pretty much all exclusively our own original music, and we're having a lot of fun. Wow,
that is great. Can you tell me how you've been keeping up as a musician? Because I know that it's hard to get gigs, and we are all trying to be creative. So now we don't have that revenue as we usually do in the year. So we have to be creative and using the virtual world. How are you guys keeping up with your creativity?
That's certainly been a real challenge for sure. It was kind of a punch to the stomach when all the gigs just got canceled all in a row. But we were pretty quick to try to adapt. What we do is, for starters, I've been doing just on my own. I've been doing gigs on Thursday nights off of my Facebook page, doing the virtual tip jar, all of that. We tried to incorporate the whole band into that experience, so that every week what we do is we record our own parts of a song that we've written separately. We all do this socially distanced. It's very safe.
Yes.
So, I'm sitting in my home recording studio right now, and so I record my parts here. I send it off to my drummer. We each individually record our parts, and then we put a video together. They're available on Facebook and on YouTube as well. We try to do about one a week. We call them Songs in the Key of Quarantine.
Oh, wow. That's brilliant. I do follow you guys. Can you also just quickly tell me and tell the audience what you guys plan on doing virtually for us, so that we can sort of put down those things on our calendars and follow you and follow up and see if you have any concerts coming up, if you plan, do you have anything like that happening?
Well, sure. For starters, certainly check out the Facebook page, check out the Instagram page.
What's the name?
Streetlight Shakers. Yeah.
That's it.
And streetlightshakers.com. We have a mailing list that you can sign up there to get new information. And I think probably the most exciting thing for us right now, Devil of Doubt. Yeah, that's one of the songs.
Yeah. So we are going to play that song once you're done telling us what you're saying now. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was also just going to say that now is a great time to start following us, because we're about to put out a new single next week. So I'm really excited about that. That's going to be on all streaming services.
Perfect. So here's what I'm going to do. Harry's going to play that video, and then after that video, and when we close it off, you are going to take us out with your song.
I love it.
Are you playing it live? But now, because I want the audience to see how your band has been managing this quarantine and playing online.
Great.
Devil of Doubt, Streetlight Shakers, everybody.
really where you wanna be? Really just to wanna be? Are you really doing what you wanna do? Are you really just a cog in the big machine, doing every little thing that they tell you to? Are you confident or cocky like a horse without a jockey? Do you try to bite off more than you can chew? Maybe now's the time to sit back, kick the sack, relax and enjoy the view. Just take a nice deep breath, no need to worry yet. You got it figured out. If you can calm your mind, you'll have a better time. That's what it's all about. Damn that devil of doubt. Woo!
Slap in the bag, baby.
Thank you so much.
That was amazing. Wow. I mean, I'm blown away. This is exactly why I had to bring you here, so that people can know you guys exist. I was blown away, and they have no idea when you are there, the energy you guys bring out, your voice, it's amazing. And everyone who's there, it's like the three of you, but it feels like there's like a ton of you, and it's just the three of you guys. Powerful, great energy. That was, guys, the rock, soul, and blues infused sound of the Street Light Shakers. I'm so happy that you're here. And everybody who's listening, you are listening to WNHH FM 103.5 FM. So tell me again, you were saying that you are working on a single. You guys are working on a single. Do you want us to hear a taste of that? What do you have in mind for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be releasing a new song on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon Play and Google Play and virtually any other streaming service. The song is called The Story. It's a new song that we've made with a pair of producers, Rob Griffith, who's also the drummer for the band Bronze Radio Return, and Andy Sorensen, who's the guitarist for a band called Atlas Gray. Both good friends of ours, who really helped us take this song to, I think, a very exciting place. So yeah, without further ado, this is the story, available on May 6th. Now our story begins. Breathing out, breathing in. Watching as the room spins. Can we get to the top of the mountain? Can we get to the top of the mountain? Gotta get to the top of the mountain. From the top you see it all. Nothing left to do but fall. So come on now, let's head to shore. Let the water take you home. Now us now growing up, we don't act our age. We're still staying up late. Can we get to the top of the mountain? Can we get to the top of the mountain? Gotta get to the top of the mountain. From the top you see it all. Nothing left to do but fall. So come on, let's head to shore. Let the water take you home. Can we get to the top of the mountain? Can we get to the top of the mountain? Gotta get to the top of the mountain. Oh, can we get to the top of the mountain? Can we get to the top of the mountain? Gotta get to the top of the mountain. From the top you see it all. Nothing left to do but fall. So come on, let's head to shore. Let the water take you home. From the top you see it all. Nothing left to do but fall. So come on, let's head to shore. Let the water take you home.
Wow. Wow. We will reach that top of the mountain, Jeff. I am certain of that. We will, in these hard times, that is the perfect song that's going to keep us going. This is great. Thank you so much for that beautiful music. Everybody, thank you so much. And I want to say this again. Thank you for coming to this interview today. And I know you guys, I know as much as we are all quarantined at home, we are busy and trying to make a living in our little holes right now. Somehow trying to live the best lives we can in these little spaces that we find ourselves in now. So thank you so much, Jeff, for that beautiful song. And I wish you all the best. And Liz as well. I hope that everything works out for the Artwork Festival, and I'm looking forward to it. As well as you, Lily, all the best with your magazine. And I hope you gain some new subscribers right now. And I'm going to get my magazine pretty soon today, actually. I'm gonna pre-order it. But yeah, thank you, Harry, as well for managing this whole setup for us. You're listening to WNHH FM 103.5, everybody, and I will see you again, not next week, but the following week. It's Thabisa and Friends here. I love you all. Thank you. Have a great week.
Babu konzile